You know what? Actually, this is pretty respectable. This is pretty respectable list here. It's not got yeah, it's not got everything. It doesn't have the one that I like, but that one's surprisingly very local. It's local to a highly populated area, but it is still very local, which is a shame. Um, because it's very good. It's very good. It's Cactus Cooler. So anyone living in like SoCal or anything like that, definitely go try it. It's damn delicious. Utterly fantastic. Love us some Cactus Coolers. Uh so I let's start. Let us begin. This is going to be very, very, very difficult. There's a lot of choices on here. Um, let's establish our little baseline, right? So Coca-Cola is A tier. I will say Coca-Cola is like right below S tier. So that kind of sets us at like a nice baseline. Um, we'll put what's normal. And there's normal Pepsi. We'll put normal Pepsi at E tier. Yeah, I think F tier is absolutely would never ever drink under any circumstances. So I'm gonna put all the grape sodas in there. Yeah. So this is a nice little baseline thing, right? So like Coca-Cola is like right before S tier, right? So it's like if none of my S tiers are on the menu, then I'll gladly have a Coke. But yeah, I think that's a good establishment. So this is one of my favorites. The orange vanilla Coca-Cola is definitely very, very high tier. Definitely absolutely fantastic. Great soda. Not grape soda, great soda. Cherry Pepsi. I will say that cherry Pepsi is slightly ahead of normal Pepsi. These will kind of be in order. So like the closer it is to the letter, the better it is. Um, so cherry Pepsi is slightly better than normal Pepsi, but I really don't like it. Dr. Pepper, I would say, goes above Coca Cola into S tier. It's very good. Dr. Pepper cream soda, I would say slightly ahead of normal Dr. Pepper. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, it's a little bit better. I like cream sodas a lot. I think they're kind of nice. I think they're nifty. Awesome Floral Queen says, "What if you were in a desert? Would you drink grape soda?" No, under no circumstances. This is I would rather die than drink them. They're terrible. I do not like the taste of a Concord grape. Right? Like there are two other better known and better tasting grapes that they could have based it on, which is red and white. The actual grapes for eating. But instead, they were like, no, because we need to do the rainbow. We have to have a Concord grape thing. And it sucks. It's disgusting. It's terrible. It's awful. No good, very bad. I haven't had any of the Canada Dry flavored ones, but I have had Canada Dry as a thing. I would say I feel like if there's like an A minus, that might be where Coke should be because I think yeah I don't know. I'm gonna have to like go back in my brain and think like which is a more pleasurable experience, ginger ale or Coca Cola. I would say they're kind of on par actually. You know what? I really can't decide. They're both very good. Um, I'll put like an orange soda above a ginger ale. And I'll put Fanta pineapple above Fanta orange. I really love pineapple sodas. Absolutely love pineapple sodas. They're my favorite. And Fanta really does it the best. Orange Crush is okay, but worse than Coke. Yeah, I will put it in B tier. The flavored Fantas, I would say probably go beneath Coca-Cola. The ones that I've had, at least. I think I haven't had the rest of these, but I have had the strawberry, and it's quite good. The pineapple is very good. I like Doritos pineapple. Yeah. All crushed sodas belong in F tier. Slander. Sunkist is way worse. Sunkist is really bad. If you want a bad orange soda, Sunkist somehow managed to fuck it up. So I will say it is in D tier. It's not that good. It's better than Pepsi, but Pepsi. Sprite. Sprite is a very middle of the road type thing. You can get Sprite and you know what you're getting. Like, you walk into it, it's like lemonade, but it's sparkling, and it's got a little hint of lime. You know what you're getting. It's very refreshing. A tier. Sprite. Yeah, I might have to do that. Yeah. What do we want to do here now? Oh, Dr. Pepper Cherry. Very good. Doesn't quite beat the original. Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, though. Better than cream soda. I like vanilla sodas. Vanilla sodas really add a lot to the thing. Sprite is refreshing. It's so good, right, chat? Oh my god. Sprite hits, Like, if you need like a wave of just like pure solid, just like, it's like getting hit with like a nice wave of just like not too cold, but like a nice cool wave of water, or like a cool breeze on like a summer's day. That's what a Sprite is. That's what you're getting into, and it's great. You love it. You love to see it. I can't read what that one is. This one, I can't read what it is, so I'm gonna leave it down here. I'm gonna look it up here in a second. For the dues. Oh, mug root beer. Very good. S tier. A&W. Is that the A&W cream soda? That might be the A&W cream soda. A&W, I think maybe better than mug. But if you want... Wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. Barks. If you want the best root beer, commercially available, you go Barks. Barks is great. Love Barks. I would say they're all... like, all the Coke products are mostly superior to all the Pepsi products. Mountain Dew is... I would say, no, Mountain Dew is a different thing. It's a different beast than Sprite. But Sierra Mist, much lower on the tier list. Maybe better than Sunkist, but still D tier. Yeah. Seagram's ain't bad. Seagram's ain't bad at all. I'll put it at B tier. Very solid, very respectable B tier. Yeah. Yeah. Seagram's, B tier. It ain't bad. Schweppes. Have I had a Schweppes recently? I would say it's on par with Seagram's. You can't go wrong with a nice ginger ale. All right. Ginger ale. I'm probably not the only one to think this, but ginger ale hits different when you're on an airplane, right? Like, tell me I'm wrong. Ginger ale hits so different on an airplane, right? Like, you get your Canada Dry, you get your Seagram's, you get your Schweppes on an airplane, fucking hits. Like, it's good, like, when you're sick, or, like, when you're just out and about, and you're like, oh, there's ginger ale, I guess I'll have that, I'll be a little bit classy. But, like, when you're on the airplane, that shit hits different, and it's so good. Oh, I love it. That's what you want from a soda. You want a soda that gives you that kind of passionate reaction. Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke. Better than normal Coke. Cherry Vanilla Coke. Better than normal cherry. Vanilla Coke. S tier. Actually, we're gonna move these ahead of some of the Dr. Peppers. Maybe not all of them though. We'll leave A&W and Mug at the lower end of S tier. Vanilla Coke we're going to move ahead of Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. We'll leave Dr. Pepper there. There's no Mr. Pibb on this tier list. Mr. Pibb would be in second place. Mr. Pibb is fucking great. Go get a Mr. Pibb right now and tell me it ain't the shit. Mr. Pibb is fantastic, and I will not tolerate anyone who says otherwise. Mr. Pibb is the shit. Mr. Pibb saved soda, and I don't care who hears me say that. Mr. Pibb, thank you. Sprite Cherry, better than normal Sprite. I like cherry sodas. They're pretty sweet. Get it? All right. So most of these I haven't. I think that's the A&W cream soda. In which case, on par with that. Actually, I might lower the cream sodas down to A tier. They're okay, but they're not, fantastic. I'll leave them in A tier for now at this part of A tier for now until I can kind of figure out the inter rank order. But I think the rest of these I haven't really had on that much. Oh, I've had Cherry Pepsi before. Is that? Oh no, that's not Cherry Pepsi. I think this is Cherry Pepsi. And then Cherry Vanilla Pepsi is better than normal Cherry Pepsi. But I think the rest of these have eluded me throughout my time drinking sodas. I was kind of a late bloomer to the soda show. My dad wouldn't let me have it, and also a little funny anecdote. I used to say that it was spicy, the carbonation on my tongue, because I had a geographic tongue when I was a kid, so the carbonation would actually be really my tongue was really sensitive to it, so like it would hurt, and I was like, oh, it's spicy, right? Because similar, but not quite the same, but like a similar kind of feeling, So that was kind of how I described it. But yeah, I was kind of a late bloomer. I was about 10 or 11 when I started, drinking soda more, being able to tolerate it. I started out with Sprite. I remember the first one that I could really tolerate was Sprite because it wasn't quite as carbonated, maybe. Or maybe it was just, like the nice lemonade thing. But once I was able to tolerate Sprite, I moved on to Coke, and I was like, wow, Coca-Cola, that's not too bad. Or maybe I moved on to the Dew first, because the Dew was, the big meme back in, 2012, 2011. Because I was about 10 years old. I turned 10 years old in 2012, which, my God, I'm turning 20 next year. God, I feel old. 2 decades. Jesus. But yeah, I moved on to Sierra Mist and Mountain Dew, and then after that I moved on to Coca-Cola, or probably Dr. Pepper first, because my mom likes Dr. Pepper a lot, and then on to Coca-Cola, and then I was kind of, I was able to do pretty much anything. And then I really started appreciating the orange sodas more once I moved to the Midwest. No correlation or anything. I had them more. Maybe it was because when we moved for the first little bit, we were kind of in a small apartment, and we didn't really have that much room to cook or to store our groceries or anything. So we would just get pizza a lot, and when we got pizza from Papa John's, we'd always get the soda, and I was like, you know what, let's get orange soda. And I'm like, wow, it's good. So we just kept doing that. So that's kind of where I kind of leaned into the orange soda thing. And then once Coke released the orange vanilla Coca-Cola, it's 3 of my favorite flavors, just all mixed together. It's mostly, I would say, pretty heavy on. I haven't had it in a while, but I would say it's 60%, or 55% orange, 35% vanilla, 10% Coke. And I think that's a very, like, close to perfect formula. I would go a little bit higher on the vanilla, but maybe I wouldn't like it as much, you know? I would say it's like an orange dreamsicle if it was carbonated, and that's fucking fantastic. I love orange dreamsicles. They're great. But anywho, back to the tier list. Mountain Dew. The dews are going to be very fun to classify. Baja Blast is an S tier. I would say better than the worst root beers. Maybe better than Cherry Dr. Pepper. Maybe better than normal Dr. Pepper. I love Baja Blast. I will talk shit on Mountain Dew being like piss water and like, oh, you need to be in a really, really dark state to drink Mountain Dew and, you know, Mountain Dew gamers and whatever. I will talk shit on Mountain Dew a lot, but don't you dare come from my Baja Blast. You know, Baja Blast is Baja Blast is my life. I do enjoy Baja Blast, but normal Mountain Dew, D or E tier. Worse than Sierra Mist, I would say. Mountain Dew is, ugh. My taste have refined, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself for liking it. Code Red, I will give a C tier. Voltage, I will give a B tier. Code Red is not bad. Code Red is, I guess it's kind of like a fruit punch Mountain Dew. I've only had it a couple times, but I remember it's not quite that bad. But Voltage is surprisingly good. Maybe better than maybe better than Crush. Yeah, it's a high B tier. So A&W, so the cream sodas, I think we will leave them below Coke. Because right now, this could change. This could change a lot. But right now, it's I feel like they would be like too sweet right now, so I wouldn't want them. But yeah, I might put Barks root beer above Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, and I think it's hard to say if I want to call it here. Yeah, I think this is where we'll call it. I think this is a pretty good list, but maybe not the best. It is pretty good. I would say this is pretty solid. I would say Mr. Pibb would be either first or second, and I would say Cactus Cooler would be third because it combines a pineapple soda with an orange soda, and it's the perfect fruit soda. Like if you want a soda that's like purely a fruit soda, you get a Cactus Cooler.